Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request from Rebecca. Thank you very much, Rebecca. This is for Hozier, and the song is called Francesca. I have not heard this song before. I chose the lyric video because it'll be easier for me to understand what he's singing about if I'm able to see the lyrics. So if I have anything to say about them, I will try to say it during the video. I try not to stop too often, but it is a reaction video, so I need to stop at least once or twice. I will put a link in the description below for my playlist for Hozier. I have a few there, not too many. I think about half a dozen if you want to see all of them in one place. Also, I'll put a link to his channel. So you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. I really do encourage you to do that. At the very least, hit the subscribe button. I hope you'll hit it here too on my channel. It does help channels. A lot of people skip over it and think, it doesn't really matter, but it makes a big difference and it's totally free for you to do. Just push that little button. Thank you very, very much to everyone who has subscribed, liked videos, shared videos, sent messages. I read all of your original messages. I won't necessarily see your message on a message, so if you want me to see it for sure, send it as an original, and I answer as many as I possibly can as well. Also in the description, there is a way to bump up your request and get it a lot quicker than on the regular list. This one's been on my regular list for a super long time. It's just because there are so many requests that come in. But if you use the donation method, let me know what you want me to react to, of course. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, you can let me know that too. You will get your reaction very, very quickly indeed. All right, let's have a listen to Hozier and Francesca.
Think I'd give up, but this might have shook the love from me. That I was on the brink. How could you think? Darling, I'd scare so easily. Now that it's done, there's not one thing that I would change. My life was a storm since I was born. How could I fear any hurricane? If someone asked me at the end, I'd tell them put me back in it.
Lovely. I really like Hozier's voice. The vocals amazing. I'm sure some of you are getting hungry. We see a little centipede here. I think that might be a worm in the earth there. And I'm wondering if this is about a relationship breakup or possibly a death. Even the soil here and everything could be. But you live your life in a storm, so nothing's gonna, you're able to work through anything. Then if it's a loss, especially if it's a death, you're willing to go back into it. You can survive the hurricane. You can survive whatever they throw at you. I don't know. I'm just sort of guessing here.
My life was a storm since I was born. How could I fear any hurricane? If someone asked me at the end, I'd tell them put me back in it. And I would do it again. If I could hold you for a minute, and I'd go through it again.
So it could still be just a breakup, but I think it's more, it seems to be more about death. And, and then talking about cancer here. Yeah, I'm sure some of you have gone through it. I certainly went through it. I watched as it took piece by piece from my wife. And just a horrendous thing to watch somebody so strong and uh, optimistic and previously healthy and vibrant and just piece by piece being ripped apart by this cancer. It's just horrible experience. And yet, as he's sort of singing, I would do it again because of all the great times that we had previously and and the bad times too. But I'd be willing to go through it again because better to have had it than to not have had it, and just to have that moment again too, as painful as it was at the end. So I'm seeing some relationship here. Maybe I'm being a little bit too much thinking about my own personal experience, but he did mention cancer and taking parts away. So very powerful.
When that part of you was ripped away, a grip taking hold, like a cancer that grows, each piece of your body that it takes. Though I know my heart will break, I tell him put me back in it. And I would do it again. If I could hold you for a minute, and I'd go through it again. I would still be surprised I could find you standing in if I could hold you for a minute, and I would do it again.
Beautiful distortion. Vocal. I'm just gonna hear it again. Maybe I misheard it. Not just the vocal, but the rhythm, etc. Sort of reminded me a little bit of church bells. Not that I ever go to church, if I can possibly avoid it. Um, maybe for a wedding if I really, really have to. Uh, but amazing, amazing. Vocally, guitar work was fantastic. Love the percussion, particularly a couple of points. Really, really amazing. That distortion at the end, the end of things. And some people don't believe it's the end. They think there's something else, like heaven or hell or some other place. I don't. When you're done, you're done. Just like before I was born. I have no memory of that, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any experiences or memories afterwards either. But I take comfort in knowing that this is an amazing life that I have, even with the pain and the suffering that comes along sometimes, particularly as you get a bit older. But it is what it is, and so enjoy what you have and what you had, when some things are already past and some people are already past. And then it's that much more precious because it doesn't go on and on and on and on for eternity, which, if you think about it too much, doesn't sound so great after all anyways. But I understand the fear and the people hold on to things. I think this was incredible. I may have, like I say, I may have interpreted it a little bit too much personally, particularly once he mentioned cancer. But I was already getting some ideas there, so I don't know, maybe way off, but you can let me know what you think of the song. I don't do research ahead of time. I just come in cold. Sometimes viewers let me know a little bit. Sometimes I've already heard it before, but in this case I hadn't. Really, really well done. I enjoyed that very much. Just looking, I have the lyrics beside me here. Um, because when I was first coming, I didn't know there was a lyric video, so I printed them off ahead of time. And but the lyric video was very helpful. I don't think I have anything else specific to say, except check in the description for a link to the artist channel, so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Link to my playlist for Hozier, and a way to bump up your request if you want it much quicker than on the regular list. Apart from that, have an amazing day. Enjoy what we know we have, which is this life, as much as you can, even if things aren't going too well, but I hope they are for you. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.